Welcome back to another ITP video. Today I'm going to share with you the WhatsApp group that's been created for you guys so you can go in and start talking freely, because all these chats have bloody shut down, haven't they? Well, I think most of them have anyway, from what I can see. Well, screenshots I've seen, it's just muted, isn't it? Well, before we go into that, I just want to say this will probably be one of the last videos I do on ITP. I will, of course, I say this now, but you know I'm going to make like 19 more. I will make a couple more probably when this deadline reaches the 3rd of December, because that's when all hell's going to break loose, sadly. They're still trying it, just so you guys know. You probably already know, seen this already. Poor Mr. Dave here has been the highlight of their update. Reading a script he's jotted down. He doesn't want to do plastering anymore, and ITP is the solution, basically, in short. It's kind of painful to watch. They probably told him to do this because I don't know why anyone would do it this way. It just looks bizarre. Anyway, that's the update today. They are probably going to shove more scams and incentives down your throat today, so watch out for that. I'm guessing they're going to do that quite heavily today, being a Friday and being the last sort of business day, you could say. So watch out for that. Tomorrow, of course, as well, they will, as being the day before the deadline, they will throw everything at you, most likely. Of course, as always, don't fall for it. It's all bullshit. So, this WhatsApp group, I'm going to sort of explain the sort of rules. It's just pretty much like any group, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram group you've ever been in, Facebook group, there are rules. And this one will have some rules. If you break them, of course, you will ultimately be banned. So just follow the rules. They're pretty straightforward. So these are they. So first of all, there are some strict rules in this group, and this is the number one rule that you need to follow, especially the people who are more gullible than usual, or more acceptive of people messaging you. I'm primarily talking again to the boomers. I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean that in a way where it is Christmas, and this time of year, especially in the UK, I know full well the mentality of the boomer in panic mode. I know full well their mentality. And again, I mean that in the nicest possible way to protect you. Number one rule, do not speak to anyone that DMs you. So direct messages you or private messages you. They will be 100% of the time scammers. That is fact. Number two, do not talk about other projects you are in within that group. Reason being is the majority are Ponzi plays that are pretty much on their last legs, and more so, you are already in a loss. You do not want to increase your losses even further. So no project promotion will be allowed. If you do, you'll be given, first of all, we will delete it, and second of all, you will be given a warning. It's just, that's what we want. We want to just protect people's money in this. Number three, do not beg for money that you have lost from other people. So what that means is, you are not allowed to ask people for money. I'll give you an example. I've been in a project and the group's still up. People do request, can you please send me $100 or send me $20? That is not allowed in the group. The reason we don't want that, of course, it's a very generous thing to do if someone would agree to it. The reason we don't want that is because it can create a domino effect and everyone will start doing it. We don't want that. So that's another strict rule, because everyone is already in pain who did not get their first deposit back. This group will be just about conversations, updates, information, advice, and general support within the community. It's a community-based group. There's no leadership. There's nothing like that. All the admins are there for, and I'm there for, is just talk, of course, as well, but to oversee it, that it doesn't get out of hand. Of course, if it does, we may temporarily mute the group, but that won't be like what you are used to with the other groups. It would probably be just an hour or two just to calm everyone down. But that won't happen, because this will be just a place to communicate, and I think everyone's past that stage of real anger. I think everyone is now understanding what's going on, but confused at the same time with what they're dishing out with these updates. Paying the $100, do not do it. A reminder again, do not do that. Fourth rule, do not speak of physical harm or death threats towards any of the leaders, such as Mac, Charlie, Patrick, whoever else. We won't tolerate that, and we don't want that in the group. That's not what we are creating. We already know people's thoughts. We don't need to visually see it, okay? So that's one big one. Now, those are the real strict rules. Now that's out of the way. The strict rules, normal sort of rules, general rules. Introduce yourself to the group. Just say, hello, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so, and I put in so-and-so, that sort of thing. And I've lost so-and-so, or I made so-and-so, but now I put more in, and now I'm actually at a loss of so-and-so. One other rule is don't judge other people's financial loss. For example, if you put in $20,000 and someone is complaining about their $100, each to their own. Everyone put in a different amount. Everyone's life is different. Everyone's financial situation is different. So do not judge other people's financial situation is the rule there. It's a given. Everyone is different. We all come from different walks of life. So some have made a lot of money on this, as we know. $100 to them might be measly, but to you, it might be a lot. And that's why you put it in, because you had hope. All right, that's that. So don't judge other people's financial loss to your own. And I just did a few little notes here as well. This group is a place for freedom of speech, but of course to a limit. Be respectful to your fellow investors. Be considerate to other people's opinions. If your opinion does not match theirs, we welcome the healthy dialogue exchange, but keep it healthy. You can have your conversations, of course, that's what we want, that's what the group is there for, but let's keep it healthy and not toxic. So this group ultimately is a place to recover mentally, to vent and rant. That's obvious. I'm all for that. To get over this scam and eventually move on. So there are 3 admins in this, myself and 2 others. We will be doing this for free, and we do value our time as much as the next person. So do not expect any admin to be online all the time to answer any questions or anything. We're just like you. Apart from me, because I wasn't in this. So I'm sort of like an overseer of everything, I guess. And ultimately we want to create a sort of place where we can eventually move on from ITP, and you can eventually move on from this, because I have been in some horrendous rug pulls, some horrendous scams over the last year, over the last year and a half or so. But ultimately this group is to move on, to have conversations, to build relationships, to vent, to rant, to just a place for freedom of speech, because everywhere's shut down. Calm everyone down so everyone can just communicate in one central hub, to then eventually move on. That's the idea of this. So that's pretty much the overview of the group. There will be links in the description to join. It will be a WhatsApp group. It's not Telegram, it's not Facebook, it is WhatsApp, so you will need a phone number. So yeah, that's it. The link will be in the description to join. There's phone numbers as well of 2 other people that are in the group as well. You know how to reach me. I'll be in there. I'll be available as well when I can. I won't always be there, but I will be there for the first few days a lot. I will then sort of start to wind down a bit. Just like that's the goal with the whole of this, just to sort of wind down and move on eventually. But that comes in time, of course, because this is still a very sort of emotional and damaging time for people. And yeah, if anyone wants to join, even if any leader wants to join, any leaders can join. You're just more than welcome. Enter at your own discretion. You might get people talking to you or shouting at you, but yeah, if you do, we'll keep a lid on it, so to speak. So everyone is welcome that was in the project. It's a place just to talk. I think you understand the point of this and why the group is open, so feel free to join. And yeah, if you're the first few people to join, don't expect much conversation, because you'll just be probably talking to yourself. But as soon as more than 10 people join or so, then I'm sure the conversations will start. So, or if you just want to sit in there and just watch, you don't have to talk, you can just watch the conversations, that's completely fine. But yeah, that's it. Links in the description. And I'll probably do more videos again on the aftermath / bloodbath of after the 3rd of December. Like I mentioned, it is Christmas coming up. Don't fall for it. Save that $100. Do not fall for this 100. They are going to bombard you with more incentives, more scammy behavior to put in another $100. Do not do that. Keep it in your wallet. That is your money, not theirs. It's Christmas coming up. I'm sure most of you have priorities to do for Christmas, such as presents and food, decorations, traveling. You need to consider that before giving them your money, so they can spend it on, who knows, crime. Who knows? You don't know. We don't know. the next poor soul, the next victim. Alright, that's it. Links in the description to join the WhatsApp group. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in there. One final point, and an important point if you're watching this and you are not going to click the link in the description. The guys have a bunch of people's phone numbers, so they will be adding you to the group. Of course, you don't have to join it. They're just adding you just so you're aware, because not everyone is going to go on YouTube and watch this. Not everyone will be aware of what's going on. Some people are still clueless on what's going on. That is the reason why, just a warning to, if you can just warn people that's in your group or your team that you may get a invite from this group, then that is why. So again, the guys have a bunch of people's phone numbers from the groups that they were in, and they may get an invite to this. So that's that. Just a little heads up with that. It's not a scam. It's not anything like that. If they're worried, it is a place just to talk. Okay, I'll end it there. Link in the description. And I guess I will see you in there. It's cold, isn't it?